Greetings, greetings. Would you like to make money with us at The Black Secret? I am going to offer you a business opportunity that will enable you to generate passive income within hours, skyrocket the life trajectory of your family, empower the community, demonstrate entrepreneurialism to your children, achieve financial freedom. But here is the big question. What's the question? Do you really want it? So, who dreams of this? Who dreams of being your own boss? Who dreams of that? You see, that opportunity has now arrived. Keep calm because the day has finally arrived. Now, today's content in today's presentation is four themes. Number one, would you like to work with us? I'm going to explain who we are, what we do, and what we are offering you. Why is Black history a powerful thing to offer to the general public? I'm going to make that case because we are a Black history company. What are the advantages and costs of affiliate marketing? How does it work? I'm going to give you a general overview. And finally, how do you make a success of marketing the Black Secret? We're going to give you what we consider to be our handbook of how you should operate if you choose to work with us. So the very first theme then is, would you like to work with us at the Black Secret? Our very first theme. So is this you? I love being a part of something that is grassroots, and you can see the actual changes, the effect of what people do. Is that you? Have you been thinking anything like that? You see, to introduce what we do, talk is cheap. Everybody likes to hear themselves talk. But here's an opportunity for action. Here's an opportunity for you to actually do something. We are offering you the first Afrocentric business opportunity ever. And it's based on this idea of don't just talk about it, be about it. See, the concept is educate other people and get paid. Since our content at the Black Secret is powerful and it changes lives, you can help change the world. It's based on the old empowerment principle. You've often heard this in African-centered circles. Each one, teach one. So the obvious question now is the Black Secret Education Project. Who are we? What do we offer the general public? Well, the Black Secret has three directors. It has our strategic partners. It has our community. It has our subscribers. We call them the Black Secret Progressives. And what's new is we want to create another branch of people that we're going to call our associates. And you will join our community and you will reap the benefits of joining our community. The Black Secret is an online course where we are quietly empowering the people with 55 hours of Black history content, ancient Black history, medieval Black history, modern Black history. And those 55 hours are divided into 36 film classes that we have made available for adults to watch, for adults to learn, for adults to study. It's aimed at English-speaking adults. You could be a beginner. You could be all the way up to advanced, someone who's been studying this thing for many years. And the content contains quizzes for the students to test themselves. You can download the lecture notes, etc., etc. So the big question then is, what do we look for? What do we want? We are introducing this concept called affiliate marketing. And what affiliate marketers do is they sell other organizations' products or services and receive a commission for doing so. So the affiliate puts your ad on their website, the customer clicks and converts, conversions attracts, And the affiliate, that's you, gets a commission, you get a sale. So the question now is, can you do that for us at the Black Secret? And it works like this. You refer the Black Secret to your friends, your network, and so on. And you can use social media such as Facebook and Twitter and that kind of thing. So you refer people to us. If someone decides they're going to buy in and join the Black Secret, subscribe, you earn. And if people stay subscribed, you keep earning. So what type of people are we looking for to join us at the Black Secret? Well, we want students looking to afford college fees, Black history enthusiasts wanting to share their passions, workers tired of being told what to do, adults wanting to set an entrepreneurial example of financial freedom to their children, creatives seeking to create their own life path, single parents wanting to work from home, elders seeking a new life challenge, activists wanting a structured blueprint to empower the community, people in Africa, South America, and the Caribbean wanting to earn first world income, budding entrepreneurs looking for an immediate and effective passive income vehicle, parents wanting to collaborate with their brilliant tech-savvy youngsters, guardians wanting to collaborate with roadmen or street dudes who are seeking a new, clean life path for their futures, network marketers seeking superior models that will get them to financial freedom. And finally, we are looking to engage with anyone looking to become a part of Black excellence. Nor can we ignore current events. The cost of living crisis is state-inflicted poverty, says this person holding up a banner. Food bank open, emergency food for local people in crisis. Is this you? Obviously, we hope it's not you, but if it is you, then you are being pushed to take some entrepreneurial action, and we are giving you that vehicle. So what are we offering? If you advertise the Black Secret and anybody bites, we pay our affiliates, that's you, 16%. If you bring somebody to our business and they stay for 1 month, you earn 16% of the money for that month. If our business lasts forever and they stay subscribed forever, you earn 16% forever. And that 16% will recur and recur as passive income. We pay 2 months in arrears. So if you bring somebody in today, 2 months' time is where you will see the money. So here's the mathematics of it. Right now, we are charging the subscribers £16.50, which is a discounted price. At 16%, that's £2.64 per subscriber. So if you were to recruit 10 subscribers, you would earn £26.40. Now, I'm going to raise the question, do you know 10 people who could benefit from our course? 10 people who you know would benefit from learning Black history? And I bet you do. And if you can then sign those 10 people up, this is already passive income of £26.40 per month. So just to give you some more mathematical examples, 100 subscribers would be £264. Now, what could you do with an extra £264 per month? What difference would having £264 extra per month, what difference would that make to you? Now, our pricing is the standard subscription price is £35, in which case you would earn £5.60. And then we've had a variety of discounted prices, £21, £18, £16.50. But the discount that we are using right now is £16.50, and in which case you will earn £2.64. But when we move further back to the full price, your percentages, depending on what price the person subscribed at, will change depending on the subscription price. However, of course, the real target for you should be financial freedom. Typically, financial freedom is a 6-year journey from start to finish. It usually requires that whoever wants financial freedom save for at least 1 year to build up the asset building money before you can take real entrepreneurial action. However, with us at the Black Secret, you can start this today and begin earning money. And I mean that for real. You could start this today. And the ultimate target would be 760 subscribers, which is slightly more than £2,000 per calendar month, which is financial freedom for most people living in the United Kingdom. And you could look at 760 subscribers as one new subscriber per day for 2 years. If you can do that, that's financial freedom in 2 years. So the key question is, do you think you can ultimately persuade just one new person to access our powerful and life-changing information per day? Do you think you could do that? And if you took large, some people call them 10x actions, our business opportunity could cut your financial freedom journey from the standard 6 years down to just 2 years. Now, what's going on here? You can see someone is going towards a door. They open the door and there's a sink behind that door. Let that sink in. Our business opportunity could cut your financial freedom journey from 6 years down to 2. Let that sink in. Are we feeling this? Amen. So how do we end up making this financial freedom journey? Well, what are the steps in the 6-year wealth journey? It begins with you empty pockets. Then what happens over the 6 years? You take massive action. There's 4 levels of action: doing nothing, retreating, normal levels of action, and then there's massive 10x actions. And then at the end of 6 years, you turn off to financial freedom. Breaking down the steps, there's budgeting, there's taking actions to rectify income or expenditure problems, there's implementing the 6-jar system, there's getting a general financial education, there's doing the personal development, there's getting a specific and leveraged financial education, there's building your first asset, there's problem solving to get your asset to make money, there's scaling up to financial freedom, this is the grafting period, there's achieving financial freedom, and then there's quitting your day job. 6 years journey. Now, what we are saying is if you follow what we're teaching you, you can start there, building your first asset. And because we've done the work for you, we've done the heavy lifting for you, all you have to do is sell it, and you could start that today. Are we feeling this? So when can you start? Now. That's the answer. So you don't have to do all the previous steps. You can start much lower down the steps because we've done the heavy lifting for you. Secondly, there's a bonus. For each new customer you gain, you will receive an extra 34% for the first 2 months. So 34% plus 16% equals 50% for the first 2 months. So we are charging our subscribers £16.50, which is the discounted price. And that 50%, that's £8.25 per subscriber. So for the first few months, your payment schedule per customer will look like this. For the first month where you've got somebody, you will earn £8.25. If that person stays for a second month, £8.25. Third month, £2.64. Fourth month, £2.64. Fifth month, £2.64. 6 months, £2.64, etc., etc., etc. Consequently, if you know just 10 people who want to learn their history and they subscribe, you will earn a passive income of £26.40 per month for as long as they stay. And you will earn a bonus, bringing your month one total up to £82.50, and a bonus bringing your month two total up to £82.50. And after those 2 months, the rest of the months, month three, £26.40, four, £26.40, as long as all 10 people stay. Are we understanding this? However, if you know 100 people who want to learn their history and they subscribe, you will earn a passive income of £264 per month for as long as your subscribers stay. And you will earn bonuses, bringing your month one total up to £825, and bonuses bringing your month two total up to £825. Are we feeling this?
Uh-huh.
You're feeling it, bro. Okay, good to know. Okay, let me deal with our next topic, which is how our passive income opportunity really can change your life. In other words, what does financial freedom look like? I can only give you a personal opinion. Now, you've got this notion of financial freedom. We've got words like motivational, savings, wealth, plan, investing, success. Well, what does it look like for me? Almost no fretting over money problems since March 2015, except middle class problems. You see, I became financially free in March 2015. I move with people who have impact. I do 2 days per week working at an education charity. So I put those days in because I want to put those days in. The education charity is called the Croydon Supplementary Education Project. It's an education charity based in South London. And I spend days at a time with family and friends across the country. Whenever people call me, so whenever people, call me on the phone, I'm usually on a train or perhaps in a hotel or perhaps in the bath. And no doubt you can confirm that, sir?
Yes, I can.
Absolutely. All right, so that's what financial freedom means for me. There's more. I plan my own days. So the perfect day would be breakfast at Cafe Rouge, meeting friends for walking history tours, and planning my next project. I'm in a position where I can take great opportunities at very, very short notice. So I was invited to take part in a research holiday in Moorish Spain. For those of you that don't know, the southern half of Spain used to be ruled by the Moors, and their monuments are still there. One-off lecturing in Holland, also my work for the African Union, CIDO, Citizens and Diaspora Organization. So I've been to places like Senegal, I've been to places like Sierra Leone, etc., etc. And my time is spent planning projects and deals with other people, planning projects and deals with other organizations, and projects and deals with other entrepreneurs. So what does success look like for me? Another way of looking at it is, why pursue your ambitions? Now, for me, success is a good hotel room. So I was doing African Union business in Sierra Leone in Freetown. So that was my hotel room. And if you open the shutters and then get to the balcony, the balcony was overlooking the Atlantic Ocean. And this is us at breakfast You can see the back of a lady's head. She was the representative from Zimbabwe. And the man sitting opposite looking at the camera was the representative from Ghana. And I'm the person taking the photograph. Driving it home. Greetings. This is Robin Walker, the Black History Man. First of all, welcome to Africa. I have a few more days here before returning home to London. You could hear the and that sound is the sound of waves crashing against my balcony. And so essentially, that's how we were going on in Sierra Leone. Absolutely exquisite. This is my trip to Bamako, Mali. This is the photograph from my hotel room. And I was taken on the tour of the capital city. And this is a statue of the founder of modern Mali, Modibo Keita. This is an obelisk with African writing symbols on it. Timbuktu in Mali is the center of ancient manuscripts and libraries. And those manuscripts were now moved to Bamako, the modern capital. And these gentlemen are classifying the ancient African manuscripts to say, should it be classified as religion? Should it be classified as science, etc.? This is the trip to Senegal in the capital city of Dakar, and you can see the panorama of the city. That's me speaking at the African Union event. And we also visited the monument of the African Renaissance in Dakar. A more recent trip, this is a trip that happened a few months ago to Addis Ababa in Ethiopia. The hotel we stayed at was exquisite, and you can see African art on the walls of the hotel. And the trip of the lifetime, we got to see the Ethiopian city of Lalibela, and this is the city of underground churches, and you can see the top of one of those medieval churches right behind us, and you can see the medieval church is shaped like a cross, and you can see the top of it. And then going into the ground, 12 meters into the ground, you can see the rest of the church. Absolutely exquisite. A medieval church drilled out of the ground in Ethiopia by early Africans. Finally, I like to judge my success by food. And in Freetown, Sierra Leone, we were served this beastie. We were told it was lobster, the weirdest lobster I've ever seen. In truth, it did taste like it came out of the sea, but I ain't seen no lobster like that. But anyway, lobster is what I consider to be the symbol of success. Why is Black history a powerful thing to offer the general public? This is our second theme. Why exactly? Well, knowing Black history and African heritage brings psychological benefits to our subscribers, the Black secret progressives. And the psychological benefits are confidence and pride. What Black history and African heritage also does is it completes gaps in people's knowledge of self. It ends inferiority complexes compared to other peoples, and it enables our community members to respect themselves and each other because we can see value in ourselves and in each other. And once you have a deep understanding of Black history and African heritage, it deepens our knowledge of all culture, of all peoples. Now, let me demonstrate this with 5 brief examples. Example number 1, who's this and what's going on? Now, you can see a gentleman holding up a petri dish. Who is that? What's going on? Okay, Danny, any ideas, sir?
Is that Louis Pasteur?
It's not, you know.
Oh,
Yeah, it's okay. It's the legendary Alexander Fleming. And what's he famous for? British Pathé says this.
Sir Alexander Fleming, the man who gave penicillin to the world, has passed away at the age of 73. During a lifetime devoted to medicine, he received great honors, including a knighthood and the Nobel Prize. But the only reward he ever sought was the knowledge that he had given good service to his fellow men. The millions throughout the world whose lives have been saved by his great discovery will mourn his passing. The benefit he has conferred upon humanity is incalculable.
So the question now then is, what is the real history of penicillin? Now, I went on the website of the Microbiology Society, and there's a whole section called The History of Antibiotics, and we read, antibiotics have been used for millennia to treat infections. Although until the last century or so, people did not know the infections were caused by bacteria. Various molds and plant extracts were used to treat infections by some of the earliest civilizations. The ancient Egyptians, for example, applied moldy bread to treat infected wounds. Moldy bread. What is moldy bread? It's the source of the penicillium family. So essentially, penicillin is a derivative of what you can get from moldy bread. And so, if that's true, then why are we crediting Alexander Fleming when it is known that the ancient Egyptians were using the same treatment? Now, some people will say, but Robin, who were the ancient Egyptians? And isn't it controversial? Well, let me show you some recent research. Table 1, Geographical Region Affinities of Amarna and Ramesside mummies. And what you have here is some recent data where if you look at some of the mummies where we actually have their names, you've got Thuya, Yuya, Amenhotep III, Tutankhamun, Ramses III. So these are the ones we've actually got their names. And if you look in the black box, it says population affiliator ethnic group probability, SSA sub-Saharan Africa, EA Eurasia, A Asia. And for the people that we've got names for, Thuya and Yuya, the sub-Saharan African component is 93.4%, Yuya 93.7%, for Amenhotep III 93.7%, for Tutankhamen 93.9%, for Ramses III 93.6%. So what this shows then is the ancient Egyptian pharaohs, where we can actually name who these people are. We're looking at percentages well above 90% for how much sub-Saharan African data is in those mummies. And therefore, these people were pretty close to being purely black. And for comparison, your average African American is around 82% sub-Saharan African. So you're talking about people that would be considerably darker than African Americans. Another article, Science Magazine. Ancient Nubians made antibiotic beer. We read, chemical analysis of the bones of ancient Sudanese Nubians who lived nearly 2,000 years ago shows they were ingesting the antibiotic tetracycline on a regular basis, likely from a special brew of beer. The find is the strongest yet that antibiotics were previously discovered by humans before Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin in 1928. I'm going to ask Alexander Fleming to hand back his Nobel Prize, joked chemist Mark Nelson. So let's get this straight. The ancient Egyptians were on the penicillium family. The ancient Sudanese were on tetracycline. Are we feeling this? Here's our second example. What is going on here? Now you can see a whole series of concentric circles, and then you've got in the middle circle Sol, and then Mercury, and then Venus, and then Terra, and then Martus. Can you see? It's the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. All right, what's this, sir?
Is it like a map of the solar system?
Right. And that's what it is. And it's taken from the writings of a Polish intellectual called Nikolai Copernicus. And Nikolai Copernicus is the mathematician and scientist who, it is said, came up with the idea of the solar system, the sun at the center of the universe and all the planets orbiting. Now, I'm raising the question, is this the whole story? Is that everything? Is there anything that we weren't told? Check this out.
It's Friday in Timbuktu, the holiest day of the week for Muslims, and after prayers the Imam invites me back to his house.
Alors tu vois, maintenant la lune, le soleil, on explique tout ça ici.
The Imam has a collection of scientific texts that clearly show the planets circling the sun. They date back hundreds of years, preserved, I assume, by the dry desert air. It's convincing evidence that the scholars of Timbuktu knew a lot more than their counterparts in Europe.
In the 15th century, in Timbuktu, the mathematicians knew about the rotation of the planets and knew about the details of the eclipse. They knew things which we had to wait for 150, almost 200 years to know in Europe, when Galileo and Copernicus came up with these same calculations. And were given a very hard time for it.
So what's being suggested here is that there are mathematical and astronomical manuscripts in Timbuktu that predate what Copernicus was doing, predate what Galileo was doing by 150 to 200 years. For those people that don't know, Timbuktu is in West Africa. Here's our third example. Who is this person and why is he important to history? Well, we've got his name, Captain James Cook. Why is he important to history? Any ideas?
Didn't he discover Australia?
Yeah. So we have it here. Australia, the landing of Captain Cook at Botany Bay, 1770. So again, the question I'm going to ask is this the whole story? Well, the British conservative newspaper, the Daily Mail, says how 900-year-old African coins found in Australia may finally solve the mystery of who arrived down under first. Coins date back to 6 centuries before Captain Cook claimed the island for the British throne in 1770, but where they came from remains a mystery. So what the article is showing is that coins from a Tanzanian city called Kilwa Kisiwani, and these coins are 900 years old, and they were found in Australia, raising the question of did African mariners land on the northern coast of Australia? And did they do this 600 years before Captain Cook? Here's our fourth example. What is going on here? Any ideas?
It's the evolution of man.
And who's the scientist that's responsible?
Darwin.
Okay, let's test this. All right, so we've got the photograph of Charles Darwin and the book called On the Origin of Species by Means of Natural Selection. And that was published in London in 1859. And again, I'm raising the question, is this the whole story? The Telegraph, that bastion of British conservative intellectual thought, had an article called Science, Islam's Forgotten Geniuses. and is written by Jim L. Khalili, 29th of January 2008. And if we jump to the beginning of the story, we read, next year, we will be celebrating the 200th anniversary of Charles Darwin's birth and the 150th of the publication of his On the Origin of Species, which revolutionized our understanding of biology. But what if Darwin was beaten to the punch? Approximately 1,000 years before the British naturalist published his theory of evolution, a scientist working in Baghdad was thinking along similar lines. In the Book of Animals, Abu Uthman el-Jahi, 781 to 869 AD, an intellectual of East African descent. Do you think I need to say that again?
Yes, sir.
Let's read that again. An intellectual of East African descent. I think people got that the second time around. Let's read on. Was the first to speculate on the influence of the environment on species. He wrote, animals engage in a struggle for existence, for resources, to avoid being eaten and to breed. Environmental factors influence organisms to develop new characteristics to ensure survival, thus transforming into new species. Animals that survive to breed can pass on their successful characteristics to offspring. And then the author, Jim L. Khalili, adds, there is no doubt that it qualifies as a theory of natural selection. So, the theory of natural selection wasn't started by Darwin, but it was started by an East African intellectual, Abu Uthman el-Jahiz. Here's our fifth example. You see, many people still want to believe, but Robin, you have to admit it, Africa is just a cultural backwater that has contributed nothing to world culture. Now, my answer is really? Check this out.
Anyway, name the largest single man-made structure on the planet.
Oh.
I'm not falling for that one.
No way. No way.
Is it going to be a 50-mile-long tunnel or a bridge or something like that?
But what we've got out of the way, because it's hanging here like a worry, is it's not the Great Wall of China.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Try a continent where it might be.
Europe.
Okay. Europe is not where it is.
Asia.
Australia. Nor Asia, nor Australia.
Okay. North America.
Nor North America.
South America.
Nor South America.
Antarctica.
Nor Antarctica.
Arctic.
No, Russia.
Africa.
Oh. Africa. Thank you. Really hope Ban Ki-moon isn't watching this one.
So is it an Egyptian? Is it North?
It's Nigeria, in fact.
Oh.
It's great earthworks of Benin.
The great earthworks of Benin.
Yeah. Sometimes called the walls of Benin.
The walls called Benin.
Defensive earthworks.
Earthen walls of Benin in
dug by the Edo people. 10,000 miles in length.
10,000 miles. By the Edo.
10,000 miles in length.
How could I forget?
4 times longer than the Great Wall of China.
Okay.
Little wall.
Consumed 100 times more material than the Great Pyramid of Cheops. Took 700 years and estimated 150 million hours of digging. Severely damaged by the British when they sacked and burned Benin in 1897.
Aren't the British? Yes.
Now, there's a lot that we could do with that film clip. You notice that most of those people are left-wingers, but even they think it's more likely that a large monument, a large construction is more likely to be in Antarctica and the Arctic rather than in Africa. And they tried to make a joke of it when they found out that it was Nigerian. But we still got to the point. The largest construction carried out in pre-mechanical times was in Nigeria, or where Nigeria is today. The walling of the Empire of Benin, 10,000 miles worth of walling. Now, there are 3 questions raised by this data. Number one, how did you feel learning this information? Number two, how do you think other members of the community would feel if they know this information? And number three, why is this important? So how did you feel learning this information? No doubt you felt inspired, empowered, beautiful, connected, secure, clever. I am. No doubt that's how you felt. Number two, how do you think other members of the community would feel if they knew this information? No doubt you could see how it could strengthen and bond members of the community. Now, do you think we could even transform the community by raising the level of what people think of themselves and what people think of each other? And number three, why is this important? Well, what you believe and what you think influences how you feel. How you feel influences what actions you take. What actions you take influences the results that you get. And the results that you get influences what you believe and what you think. So it's very important that that's a positive feedback loop. And one of the things that helps people think positively is when they have a positive sense of self and kind. And the way to do that is through your history. So why do we at the Black Secret deliver this powerful historical information? We believe that the following subjects deserve to be studied. Ancient African contributions to medicine, such as tetracycline and penicillium. The evolutionary research of El Jehis. This is the East African intellectual who was talking about natural selection more than 1,000 years before Darwin. The 12th century African voyages to Australia, people voyaging from where Tanzania is today to the northern fringes of Australia. The heliocentric calculations from Timbuktu, West Africa, where mathematicians and intellectuals were plotting the course of the planets around the sun. And the Great Walls of Benin, 10,000 miles of walling built in pre-mechanical times. We think all of this information needs to be studied, and we think the Black community all over the world should be taught this information. So who is our target demographic? Who are we aiming at? Well, ethnicity. We are aiming at the global African community, people of African heritage all over the planet. We are aiming at people who are 22 years and up. We are aiming at people who are middle income and up. You see, we want to target people who we know can afford to subscribe to our program. Location-wise, we are aiming at people who are in English-speaking countries. And the kind of lifestyle of people we're looking for, people that live middle-of-the-road lifestyles, people that are interested in ancient Africa, modern Africa, Pan-Africanism. Some people call these people Afrocentrists, people that some people mock as Hoteps. The Hoteps are people that have specifically embraced ancient Egyptian culture and that kind of thing. Professionals, parents will want this information because they need it to teach their children. Teachers will want this information because they need it to teach their children. So those are the kind of lifestyles of people who might be interested in our program. And the next question of any marketer is, can we attract people outside of this demographic? Can we attract people such as non-African heritage people who say have African heritage relatives, such as where the parents belong to one ethnicity, but the children are fully or partially of African heritage? Can we attract those people? So what should you offer the general public when you sell to them? Well, we have the Black Secret Educational Project course, which is £16.50 per calendar month or $21.50. The 100 Black History Facts book, which you give away for free. And a lot of people that read the 100 Black History Facts book, which you give away for free, might say, you know what, that's some powerful information, and subscribe to our course. And we have what we call public domain lectures, classes that we filmed, but you have access to. And you can play those classes, get a group of people around your house, they can watch them, and then you can have a conversation. If people are interested, sign them up. And the lectures that we have that you can show them, Changing the Game, the real history behind the Woman King, Did Africans Write, and the real history behind Wakanda Forever. And these classes are simple, they're introductory, but there's some heavy content in those classes, and you are guaranteed to get a conversation going once you've got people to watch those classes. Theme 3. What are the advantages and the costs of affiliate marketing, and how does it work? Let's start with the advantages of affiliate marketing, and I can list them. You don't need to have any stock in order to become an affiliate marketer. There are no startup costs. You can be in one country and sell to people in other countries. This allows people in developing nations to earn first world money. And you could do that through Facebook. You could be in one country and have Facebook friends in another. You do not have to create a new product or service. It is already here. We have done the heavy lifting for you. Digital products such as online courses, which is what we're selling, are the easiest and the quickest to get into the hands of the customer. You can get it into the hands of the customer just like that. And you do not deal with complaints about the product or service. You refer those problems to us directly at the Black Secret. So what are the costs? Well, the main cost is your time. That's it. There's no other costs. Now, let's talk about the costs of affiliate marketing specifically. There are no additional costs, but you may, if you wish, spend in 3 areas as you enlarge your business and get better and better at it. You may wish to buy a good quality camera so that if you decide to create videos, you can create better quality videos. You may, if you wish, spend out building a website so that you can capture web traffic and send it to the course. You may, if you wish, spend out on advertising. Now, notice I'm using this fluffy word may. It is not obligatory, and you can still become a successful affiliate marketer having done none of those things, and we will show you how. So how does it work? Well, you get your affiliate link, and that link will be personalized, and there'll be 2 such links that we will give you. These are the links you use when you advertise. These are the same links your subscribers will click on so that we know that that customer was sent by you so that we can pay you. One link is to promote the course, and the other link is to promote the free book. The second thing that happens is you share your link. Now, unlike other business opportunities, we have a 3-month time limit between you sending out the links and the purchaser clicking on them. So you might send out a link, someone clicks 2 months later, we still know it's you, we're still going to pay you. Even 3 months later, we still know it's you, we're going to pay you. After that, the algorithm dissolves that link. Now, this is an advantage over other affiliate programs that have a 24-hour up to a 1-month time limit. So we've got the maximum time limit. So we're doing our best to give you the most opportunity. The third thing that happens is you earn your reward money. Now, where do you find products and services to sell as an affiliate marketer? Well, many people use Amazon Associates, where you can earn between 1% and 10% commission, but most of the products are between 4% and 5%. Some affiliate marketers use websites such as impact.com and cj.com to find products to sell. But even better than that, work with us and sell our course, The Black Secret, and earn 16%, which is higher than what anybody else is offering, and the bonuses, which for 2 months will be 50%. And then you never stop earning rewards if the people stay. If they stay for a year, you earn 16% for a year. They stay for 2 years, you earn 16% for 2 years, and you will get most people staying pretty much indefinitely because we add more and more content periodically, are refreshing that content and so on. Now, do you think passive income can change your life? We do. Finally, affiliate marketing means mastering a new vocabulary. So we've got terms like TikTok, word of mouth, copywriting, 10x actions, blogging, direct messages, driving traffic, search engine optimization, SEO, affiliate links, educating others. These are words that you're going to need to master. Now, some people will say, but Robin, you have to admit it. Isn't this just pyramid selling or multi-level marketing? Now, this is usually what happens with multi-level marketing. You've got a few people at the top that makes the most money, and you've got tons of people at the bottom who lose money, and the people at the bottom who lose money, that money disappears to the people at the top. Now, affiliate marketing and multi-level marketing are very different, right? So I'm going to spell out what those differences are. With affiliate marketing, it's free to get started, whereas with multi-level marketing, there's high startup costs. With affiliate marketing, you don't have to recruit. What you're doing is selling, you're not recruiting. Whereas with multi-level marketing, you recruit. With affiliate marketing, you've got choices. You can sell our stuff, you can sell other people's stuff. With multi-level marketing, you have to have strict brand loyalty. With affiliate marketing, it's easy to understand, simple things. Bring in a customer, you earn 16%, and we give you a bonus on top of that. Simples. With multi-level marketing, how you get paid is complicated. With affiliate marketing, you are self-reliant. With multi-level marketing, you are dependent on your uplines and your downlines. And with multi-level marketing, there's a huge amount of the blind leading the blind. We have clarity. Bring somebody in, 16% plus a bonus. Simples. Now, driving the point home about how affiliate marketing differs from multi-level marketing, I came across a video called The Best Multi-Level Marketing Compensation Plans 2022. And the best multi-level marketing compensation is how people get paid in multi-level marketing. Check this out.
Which MLM has the best compensation plan? We will give you not one, but 5 MLM companies that we believe have the best compensation plans. Here they are. Number 1, Eric's. Eric's uses the industry's first multi-line plan called Activate. This gives you unlimited width and depth, unlike matrix plans. What's more, you'll get a 50% payout, the highest commission structure right now. Lastly, they use an algorithm that computes cost of living increase to adequately support you over time. Activate also allows members to enroll under one affiliate and then again in a separate team. This promotes cross-line support and team building. Number 2, LifeVantage. There are 2 ways for you to join. Preferred customers, which is purchase products wholesale, and distributor, which is gain commissions via sales and from your downline. Initially, the pay plan can be complicated, but if you sell well and are up for it for the long haul, then you can make good money. You can earn income through these avenues. retail sales, smart bonus, launch bonus, royalty commission, generational matching bonus, elite bonus pool, rank achievement bonus, and business center. Number 3, total life changes. Upon joining as a representative, you can begin earning on products sold. They use a hybrid binary plan. Here are the ways you can earn: retail profits and commissions, fast start bonus, binary pay, matching bonus, and lifestyle bonus.
I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what you're thinking. What on earth have you just been listening to? If you were to ask anybody to explain those payment plans to anybody, what on earth were they talking about? Now, with us, it's simple. Bring somebody in, 16%. Simple. Clarity. And then we've said there's a bonus on top of that. And you know the bonus is 50% for 2 months. Simples. This plan, I have no idea. Now, some wealth gurus say passive income doesn't exist. This person has got passive income and they've crossed it out. And there is no passive income. Now, what's the real truth about whether or not there's passive income? Well, financial freedom is a 6-year journey, but our opportunity could cut that down from 6 years to as little as 2 years. Finally, the people who insist there is no such thing as passive income are, wait for it, broke. So here's the point. Average won't cut it. Here's the thing about average. It's average. And you're anything but. You're built to reach higher, to be stronger, to be faster, to feel your best and still push for better. Average will always be out there, but as partners, we can always stay one step ahead. The legendary Jill Fielding says, if you do what average people do, you will end up with what average people have, which is nothing. Consequently, do not do what average people do. Instead, do what average people do not do. And guess what? An opportunity has just landed in your lap that can change your life. How do you make a success of marketing the Black Secret? This is our 4th and final theme. What are the steps to take? Well, brand yourself as a Black history expert. Send adverts and content to your own email list. Create free online pages using Facebook. And then once you've done that, do that with other media sites such as LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, etc. Post on these groups using a mixture of our material from the Black Secret and your own original material. Drive traffic to the Black Secret course and to the 100 Facts book. Organize regular film screenings of our classes with your friends and associates by hooking up your computer to a widescreen TV and then do a question and answer and then sign people up. Create your own YouTube Black History channel. Use other free platforms to create Black history and African heritage blogs and articles. And do you think you could persuade just one new person to access our powerful and life-changing information per day using all these methods? What do you think? Let's look at it another way. Do you think you could give away 10 copies of our free book every day to other people online? Now, why 10 copies? We found from experience that if 10 people read our free book, one of them will sign up. That's what we found. So what does that mean? Could you give away 7,600 copies of our free book over a 2-year period? You can do that, and 1 in 10 sign up. That's 760 subscribers. That's financial freedom for you, and you will be in a position to consider quitting your day job should you choose to. Now, some of you might be worried about your skill level of ICT, your computing levels. And there are all sorts of creative ways around this. After all, there's going to be youngsters in your family. Your ICT might not be good, but there's going to be people in your family whose ICT is on point. And simply engage them and get them to help you. Easy. Now, getting started, I would suggest you do this today. The moment I finish talking, start doing this. So go on the Black Secret website, www.theblacksecret.co.uk, and that's the front page. And you look for where it says affiliates and click there. Now, when you click, you will find a bit where it says get started, and you sign up to be an affiliate, and the page will look like this, where you put in your name, you put in your email, you create a password, and you put in your PayPal email. If you don't have a PayPal account, get one if you're serious about doing this. Why PayPal? Because that's how we're going to pay you. We're going to pay you through PayPal. So if you've got it, use it. And if you haven't, sort out your PayPal account. Get a journal. Get a notebook. This is the notebook I use. Get a notebook. Get that so that you're in a position to take notes and that kind of thing, because you will need this. This will be your friend. Any ideas you have about business, you write them down and that kind of thing. And do this today. Send out an email to all your email lists of Facebook friends of the right demographic that says, right demographic, we've said people above the age of 22, people that are part of the people of African, Caribbean, Black American heritage, that kind of thing. People that might be outside of that heritage, such as, parents that have African heritage children, all of that. You're going to send out to your email list, and you're going to send out a letter that goes something like this. Greetings. Would you like to study Black history or African heritage but don't know where to start? Keen to make sure that you do not miss out, I am writing to introduce a complete home study online history course. You can study it in your own time and at your own pace. The Black Secret has 55 hours of film class content. You will learn Black British history, African American civil rights, the slave trade and anti-slavery rebellions, Black women's history, ancient African kingdoms, the civilization of the Moors, going all the way back. Find out more here. And that's the point where you'll post your affiliate course link. And underneath that, you put, sign off with your name. And then that now is the letter that you send out, and you push it through your email list. And then when people get it, they read that and they click on your course link, and that will take them to the course if they're interested. And if they sign up, we know that came from you because it will be your course link. Do that today. Step 2. Step 2 is where you decide, okay, I need to brand myself as a Black history expert. So branding is your name, your logo, your colors, that kind of thing. So create your own brand as a Black history or African heritage expert. Now, what does a brand look like? The Black Secret, you will see a woman like this. If you see that, you know that's us. Come with something of your own. Now, what are the things that go into an effective brand? Simplicity, memorability, easy to spell, etc. And you might want to include something that connects you to the Black Secret somewhere. And you are permitted by us to call yourself a TBS associate. So if you said, I'm a TBS associate, I'm introducing this course, You are permitted to do that. You are permitted to say that. You are permitted to put that on your logo. And as a Black history expert, maintain a professional, non-radical, non-angry, and non-conspiratorial image that does not bring you or us into disrepute. Some people say all publicity is good publicity. We disagree. All publicity is not good publicity. So don't do anything to bring you or us into disrepute. Step 3. Give away the free book to your email list and Facebook friends. You might want to send them an email that says, "Greetings, as adults and parents, how much do we really know about Black history and African heritage beyond Malcolm X, Mary Seacole, the slave trade, and the man who invented the traffic lights? Keen to get everyone up to speed, I'm giving away an introductory free book on the subject. Get it here," and then you add your book link there, and then underneath that put your name, and then that's what you push through your email list, and then you send that to your Facebook friends. Do the same thing. So you are giving away a free book. You might want to give away 10 such books per day, or certainly push it through your entire email list. However you want to do it. 10 people read it. One person on average is likely to subscribe. Step 4, social media. You might want to create a Facebook group. So this is the steps that you take. The first thing you do is you join our Facebook group called The Black Secret. Join us. It has great content that you can use and you can repurpose. Now, what you do is, and this is key, you create your own Facebook Black History and African Heritage group out of your Facebook friends. So you join ours, but you create your own, and you give it the name that you branded it with. You know, we talked about branding. Whatever that name is, that's the name you use for the Facebook group. Feel free to use your brand name, your logo, and the title, TBS Associate. And what you do is recruit 15 people per day to your own Facebook group. Why? You don't want to recruit more than that, because you don't want Facebook to look at it as if you're harassing people to get them. So 15 people per day, stop. The following day, 15 more people, stop. The following day, 15 more people, stop. Right? Now, post a new Black History fact per day on your Black History group using your course link. So you might see a story on our page. You might grab that page, that story, put it on your page, and then add. And if you want more information, click here, and the click will be your course link. Also, post a Black History fact per day on your general page. You know, you've got your general page, not your Black History one, your general page. Post a fact there because people will see it. And again, put that end part, you know, and if you want more information, click here, and that click here will be your course link. Feel free to repost and edit our videos. We've got videos on the Black Secret Facebook group. Swipe them, edit them, put them on your Facebook group, but make sure you've got your own link so that if people click underneath, it's yours that will take us to the course so that we know that person was sent by you. Encourage debate on your Facebook group, but moderate content and block all trolls. Since this is your business, this is your opportunity to make money, you don't want people coming onto your Facebook group page and chatting all kinds of rubbish. Block them. Now you can create content from the news, already existing documentaries, etc. So the news. Right now in the United States, there's a politician, Ron DeSantis, who's trying to ban Black history being taught properly in Florida. That's a new story right there. And then you post that story, and underneath you put your thing. And if you want more information on Black history, click here. The controversy over the Netflix documentary Cleopatra, and whether or not Cleopatra was Black. For the record, she was of African and European heritage. You might want to post those kind of stories, the Windrush scandal, and whichever story you post, you always add that little bit more where it says, and if you want more information, click here, where the click will be your link taking them to the course. And every time you create a new piece of content, tweet about that piece of content using Twitter, so that you're tweeting all the time, every time you put a new piece of content. And the more you tweet, the more people will follow you. The more people following you, every time you put a new piece of content, more people will look at it. Now, tweeting, you have to tweet every time you're producing content, which will be once per day. You tweet, you keep tweeting. And you also aim to give away 10 copies minimum of the free book per day with your book link. And you give these away to Facebook friends. You might engage people in Facebook conversation. You know that there's something in Facebook where you can direct message people, you can DM people. And what you do is, if you're looking at potential Facebook friends and someone is clearly interested in African history, that's the person to direct message. If someone is clearly a professional, that's the person you want to message. If somebody is clearly a parent, that's the person you want to message. Do you see? And if somebody is above 22, is clearly middle income, these are the people to message. And what you do is you start a direct message with them. Hello, I'm a TBS associate. I'm giving away free copies of a Black history book. Is this something you're interested in? If the person responds positively, send them the link, and then say, thank you for accepting this, read it and let me know what you think. And then make a note of this in your notebook, and then go back to the person 2 weeks' time to find out, did they read it? That's how you do that. Now, what are the skill sets involved in setting up a Facebook group? Well, how to create a Facebook group, how to create a Facebook group 2022. A 10-minute video. Watch that 10-minute video, and now you know how to set up a Facebook group. Simples. Step 5, do something similar to your Facebook group, but do it on other platforms. Do it on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Discord groups. And then when you do it on, say, LinkedIn, if you post a story on your Facebook group, post the same story on your LinkedIn. If you've got Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram, post the same story 3 times. If you've got it on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, paste the same story 4 times. And in each case, tweet about the story so that more and more people click on the story. And every time you put a story, you put in, and if you want more information, click here, and that will take them to the group. And once you've gone through those social media sites, find more and do the same thing and get used to doing the same thing. Step 6, word of mouth. Tell people. And one way of doing it is to organize regular, once weekly or twice monthly film screenings of our public domain classes. And I've mentioned that we've got 4 of them. By hooking up your computer to a widescreen TV, and then show one of those classes to a group of people, and then do a Q&A, questions and answers, and then ask people who's interested. Some people put their hands up, sign them up, and make sure they use your affiliate link when they sign up. You can also target parents at Saturday schools. You ask them, you've got children? Yes, I've got children. Would you think it's important that, parents know Black history so they can teach their children? Okay, if anyone's interested, you might say, okay, come to my place, give them a date, and then, whole bunch of them turn up. You show one of those videos, you do the Q&A, and then sign people up. You might target members of your church, your temple, your social groups, your trade unions, your professional groups, organizations that cater to the community, non-African heritage parents of African heritage children, etc., etc., etc. Ask friends to recommend friends to your gatherings, but it's very important that you use this once and once only per friend. Do not keep spamming your friends, right? Your friends are important to you. You don't want your friends thinking that if you call, you're going to try and sell them something. So do it once and once only. And then once you've asked a friend, make a note of it in your notebook so you don't ask again. And that's very, very important. Again, you should drive traffic to the course and to the 100 Facts free book. So supposing you say, and who's interested in the course? Some hands go up. For the hands that don't go up, offer them the 100 Facts book. And why they should take it is it's free. And again, if you offer the 100 Facts book, make sure that they use your affiliate book link. Step 7, this is really advanced stuff now. You might want to create your own YouTube channel. So you create your own YouTube Black History channel out of news articles and Black History facts. You can source some of the content from the Black Secret Facebook group page. We might have a written story. You might turn it into something that you're delivering as if you are speaking to the camera, delivering the news. And when you do that, you always add, and if you want more information, click here. And when they click, it should be your course affiliate link. Now, if you take a story and you want to use it, rewrite that story. And there's a website called spinbot.com, and that allows you to very quickly rewrite a story. You put the text in and Spinbot will spin it. So it's the same content, but using different words. Every time you create a YouTube video, have a call to action in every story, and that call to action, you tell people if you want information, click on that link below, which should be your affiliate link, and it takes people to the course. In your own time, I can't teach you this now. You have to go away and learn this. You need to understand 2 key concepts. Keywords. What's a keyword? Google it, watch videos about it, because keywords is a very important part of our YouTube. You need to learn what those are. And SEO, search engine optimization, very important part of YouTube. You need to learn what SEO is. I haven't got time to teach you that. You've got to learn that. Moreover, there are other ways of monetizing YouTube and earning passive income if your viewership is large enough. So what will happen is that once you start more and more people subscribing to your YouTube channel, you could end up earning from us at the Black Secret. So you will earn as a Black Secret associate. And if your YouTube channel is big enough, you can end up being paid by YouTube And there are many, many other ways you can monetize YouTube. And this way you can make even more money. But that will take you time to build up. And that needs to be made clear. So what are the things that go into an effective YouTube channel? Making sure that your presentations on YouTube look professional. Make sure that your background, where you're talking to the camera, the background looks good. Making sure that you're engaging. Make sure that you speak with very clear English. All of that kind of stuff. And underneath your YouTube channel, you'll get people jumping into the comments, and that's good. Encourage debate. But again, moderate content and block all trolls. Why you block trolls rather than debate them is a lot of trolls aren't even real. They are what's called bots, which is computers pretending to be real people. And, spamming content with all kinds of rubbish. And anytime you see that, block it. So what are the skill sets involved in running a YouTube channel? Here's one: how to create a YouTube channel 2022, a beginner's guide. And this is a 12-minute, 38-second video. And there'll be loads and loads such videos, so that you are clear, you are confident in how to create a YouTube channel. Step 8, use free platforms to create Black history and African heritage blogs and articles. Use all of these platforms: answers.com, Quora, medium.com, mix.com for article links, pinterest.com, slideshare.net, heducate.com, MeWe.com, findaforum.net, imgo.com, steemit.com. And so every time you write an article or you take an article from us and then you put your links in, post it on answers.com, post it on Quora, post it on medium.com, etc., etc., etc. So more and more people, if they like the article and they want to know more, they click using your links. And that's very, very important. And it's very important that you don't miss out your links. Your links have to be there. Otherwise, there's no point in putting the articles up. Now, what are the targets and the offers? Initially, aim for 2 conversions per week. If you can do that, that's really, really good. Aim to gradually scale up to 4 conversions per week, and then 1 per day, and ultimately 2 conversions per day. The big target, as you know, is 760 conversions, and that equals financial freedom for most people in the United Kingdom. If you can double this, you will earn double the average person's wage in the United Kingdom. You should, of course, drive traffic to the Black Secret course and to the 100 Facts free book. And you can show the public domain lectures. You hook up your computer to a widescreen TV. You invite your friends around, your associates around. You show them a video. You know the deal. So affiliate marketing as your vehicle to passive income. Well, can you devote 90 minutes per day, 5 days per week to doing this? Can you do that? Can you devote 4 hours per weekend to doing this? Can you create a fortnightly timetable showing how you will use the 90 minutes per day and the 4 hours per weekend to complete the recurring tasks? So what are these recurring tasks that you need to complete? Keeping a notebook, keeping a diary, keeping a journal. That's the first thing. Recruiting new people to your Facebook group page daily. Can you do that? Writing or repurposing a Black History post daily and adding your course link. Can you do that? Posting it on Facebook, posting it on your Facebook Black History group, the one that has been branded by you, posting it on other social media such as TikToks and so on, and tweeting about it. Can you do that? Can you give away 10 copies of the free book per day with your book link? So that 10 per day, 20 every 2 days, 70 every week. Can you do that? Can you create or repurpose 2 YouTube videos per week? You could use hours where you might cut out just 1 minute and use that. Can you do a gathering at your home or temple to show a public domain video once per fortnight? Your home might not be big enough to invite people around, but you might have a temple, your church might, let you use a room or something like that. Can that happen? And can you increase your word of mouth in-person list and then you write that in your journal? Can you do that? And the final recurring task is this. You need to watch and take notes on 2 new 15 to 13-minute YouTube videos per week on these subjects: affiliate marketing, free traffic, free online tools, blog writing, video editing, sales copy, etc. See, we can't hold your hands on that. You've got to do that yourself and fit that within the 90 minutes per day. And why do you do this? Because by watching these videos, you will gradually improve your skills as a business person in this area as you build your independent business. But what are the costs of getting started?
It starts by purchasing a starter kit or a monthly membership fee. This is important, you're told. For your business to thrive, you need to invest in it.
To buy a starter kit with It Works, it costs $99.
You're told that you must become a product of the product, and you're encouraged to purchase as much stock as you can. That's what it means to invest in your business.
You're using your Young Living products every single day, incorporating them into your lifestyle on a daily basis.
So you notice that one example given was $499, another one was $160, and the one that the lady said was $99. What does that mean for us? There are no costs of getting started. Unlike multi-level marketing, you do not have to purchase anything to join this opportunity for real. And what does that mean? That means that there are absolutely no barriers stopping you from starting, other than you just don't really want to do it, other than you just don't really want to become financially free, other than you're just not really interested in becoming entrepreneurial. Because if there was a barrier, you could say, well, there's a barrier stopping you. We've removed all of the barriers. Now, do you have to subscribe to the Black Secret course and become a TBS progressive to be successful? The answer again is no, but make sure your Black history and African heritage knowledge is up to scratch so that when you show the public domain videos, you can answer the questions that people might raise. In conclusion, we need you. Don't just talk about it, be about it. Now, a lot of people want to be their own boss. This may be your last opportunity that you're ever going to get such a favorable business opportunity where we've shown you all the steps that you need to make. That might be your last opportunity, and that opportunity has landed in your lap. Don't blow it. So becoming a TBS associate allows you to generate passive income within hours. The moment we finish this class, you can take action. Skyrocket the life trajectory of your family. Empower the community. Demonstrate entrepreneurialism to your children. Achieve financial freedom. If you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you can become it. And would you like to make money with us at The Black Secret? This concludes the session.